mean things like Dalit agenda and tribal rights and food security and all that. There are tribals whom you cannot meet without telling the forest officials why you are going there. And I realized that the battle is going to be tough. Our people were arrested on slightest pretext because they didn't want to be exposed. The minute we do something, we were arrested on preventive detention. We have gone to jail many times, and that is the time we decided that we should have a lawyer who can help us in our cases. In our cases of writing for the right to a dignified life, the right to a life of human being. But then all the lawyers would say that why don't you give a little money and get over with the whole issue. So we realized it is easier to convert an activist into a lawyer than convert a lawyer into an activist. So I did my law. That was the time when I did my law. Completed my law, now I practice in the High Court of Jabalpur. Our own cases. I have around 14 cases against me of dacoity, loot, kidnap, I think everything but rape. And that's because that the minute they find that you are trying to raise a voice against a corrupt minister, corrupt industrialists who have been supporting the party in power in the state, you're trying to raise the issue of illegal excavation, you're trying to raise the issues of where the government money is going into non-implementation of laws, and in the morning you can get to know in the papers that these cases they have been implicated and these cases. We don't know how these cases come about, but they somehow find ways of doing it. And they said that we know you're going to be acquitted one day. But then you will have to fight the case for 60 years because there are 150 witnesses in these cases. All forest officials and everybody who are hand in glove in these kind of things. So by the time we contest the case, I would have died maybe, and most of the witnesses also would have died by that time. But the point is to punish you for whatever you're doing. But the fight is going on for last 18 years. And it was only 8 years back when we realized that when there was an issue which we wanted it to be raised in the assembly, we never used to get people who would raise the issue like we wanted. I mean, why are the tribals being beaten up when they go to the jungles to get firewood or get... When these people come begging, I've seen people think, "Paisa mat dena, ye bhikhari ban jayega, hamesha ke liye." We have seen it in the ads. And we know what Delhi is doing these days. For the Commonwealth, we want Delhi to be very, very beautiful. And the biggest threat to this beautifying the city and the cosmopolitan is this poor people, beggars, destitutes on the roadside. So pick them up, put them in the remand home, put them in jail. Now it is beautiful. It doesn't pinch us anywhere because then these people around used to pinch us. The only thing that has grown in last 15 years is the sector of inequality. People who are earning much more. People who are poor are becoming very, very poor. The disparity, the gap is so much. It is criminal. I mean, I'm saying that okay, the world is moving in one direction. Everybody wants to earn a lot of money. Everybody wants out of limit wealth. But that cannot happen to everybody. It's what we are talking all this while, that let the whole world be one. We are saying it, let the whole world be happy. The whole world can be happy if we talk of equality at all levels. And that equality cannot give every one of us that extreme level of wealth that we are dreaming of. We all have to sacrifice something for the justice of all. And that sacrifice, a lot of people are not ready for. I remember in Tata Institute, I was taking a lecture on alternative development. And we said that, they said we need big dams, we need big thermal power plants, because we need energy, we need electricity. So what do you say? I said, we need electricity, but how much? Who will decide how much do we need? We need air conditioners, we need microwave, we need dishwashers, we need washing machines, we need all kinds of everything moves around with. Our life is dependent on electricity. There is enough for our need, but where do we get so much electricity for our need? We have to stop using all this thing. I keep saying that in Tata Institute, when some people go from the old campus to the new campus, we take a car. So we put petrol, we use petrol in that. Then we realize we are putting on weight. So we go to the gym, we use electricity, and walk on the treadmill, again we use electricity. Our lifestyle is so distorted that we need electricity for everything. We need to change our lifestyle. We need to see where we are wrong. And that is what is important. I think each one of us, when studying in Mumbai now. He keeps telling me that, मैं क्या करूँ? I said, whatever you do, but do it honestly. I really get impressed when I come to Delhi or when I go to any other place. Any person, even an auto driver, auto rickshaw driver, a bus conductor, if he is really sincere, hardworking and honest, I really get impressed. I find very difficult to be impressed by the big collectors and SPs who keep telling me all the time that we are pressurized to do what we are doing. Why do you implicate innocent drivers and innocent people? This is matter of the law. We are pressurized. So I keep telling the so-called civil society that a handful of corrupt people are able to pressurize a good man to do bad things. But we whole lot of people, civil society, are not able to pressurize a good man to do good things. Why is it so? Why can't we pressurize the community? Because all of us do not want to venture into something called dangerous or risky. A lot of people came and told me, your work is very risky. I mean, relax and do your lecturation. I feel this is a bonus time. I am going to do more of what I am doing. And like in one of the prayers, he said that, let us, I know that, I hope someday you will join us. You know that, imagine the thing, the song that we sung. But I am not the only one. I hope someday you will join us and the world will live as one. That is the dream that we have. I know. One of the awards ceremonies that Julia in Mumbai gave me after the attack, it was for people to work with the indigenous people and on the land rights issue. They said that for how long you will fight and when will you get what you want? He said, I know. I know in my lifetime I cannot see what you want to see. But if we want that the next harvest, human harvest, to be of quality, then somebody has to become the thing that goes into making it. Like we say that, कल का मानव फसल अगर अच्छा होना है, तो आज खाद बनना पड़ेगा कुछ लोगों को. And we have agreed to be that. We said we have agreed because we will create a new generation who will continue this struggle. And that is what matters. And I remember that when I was in hospital, a lot of people, the relatives, all used to come and say that, what is this? I mean, you were just saved. Now you must leave everything. Your son is also there. Everybody is there. And one SMS I got, a long SMS on the telephone. I just read out to you. I written it down. कि लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेकर चलती है, चढ़ती दीवारों पर 100 बार फिसलती है. मन का विश्वास रगों में साहस भरता है, चढ़कर गिरना गिरकर चढ़ना न अखरता है. आखिर उनकी मेहनत बेकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. And the only thing that I would like to say is, what is important is trying. Never to try and accepting the defeat before trying is the worst thing that a human being can do. So we must try. If something out here pinches us when we are going on the road, when we go for your, I don't know whether you have SUPW work that we used to have in our time. We used to go to Hawker to take them, now they go to other places. So if something hurts you there and you feel uncomfortable, please don't try to justify that discomfort by saying that, so what? I mean, my son, when I tell him, don't eat this multinational chick, he says, Mom, mere nahi khane se company bhag jayegi India se. That is how we justify it. The children, everybody. We say, I cannot make the difference. But each one of us, if we decide at our level, we can, small decisions can really make big differences. And let us all say that we will do whatever little we can do, what our heart tells us, and try to make this world a better place. Thank you very much.